feel terrific.
Terrific.
Yeah, but somebody said it with that. This is a boy, I don't know about that.
They didn't say cajo.
How do you feel today?
Terrific.
How do you feel today?
Fantastical.
I feel happy.
I feel happy. I feel terrific.
I feel healthy.
How do you feel today?
I feel happy.
I feel healthy. I feel terrific.
That's good. You know, my PMA is when it was a little bit low, now it's so high. PMA, positive mental attitude. Okay. Well, guys, it's nice to see you all here today. Some of you who hear my story before, almost everybody. Okay.
Every day.
Well, Jessica want me to repeat that to you. You're gonna drink of this glass today again. I started with this company about 5 years ago already. And when I came to this company, I was broke. And that is reality of life. I've been working since I came to this country in 1984. I worked in the casinos for a long time, washing dishes. I was a professional dishwasher. Something that I don't like to do, but that brings food to the table, bottom line. And I just come for a couple of months. I came to this country as a vacation to see my uncle, and I stayed for 30 years. Life is not what you think about life, it's what life is going to do with you. And the reality was I had to work at the casino, it's no other choice. And at one point I was in the industry in Puerto Rico for a long time, and I always dressed very well. A divorce bring me to this country. And it was a hard time, but I had to do what I had to do. I would begin to work at the casino, I paid my bills. I know my actual wife, I just know her in Atlantic City, and it was tough. I just always try to do something extra to bring food to the table. I do Herbalife, I do Amway, different things, multi-level program, because I always know this is the country of the opportunities. That was on my heart since the beginning. But for me it was tough. I had to work in the casinos, and I did it for 18 years.
Wow.
At one point, I come to the industry by accident, and I work with another company called Pramerica. I come to the industry that I know for a long time, but because my lack of the language at that time was difficult, and I survived. At one point, I was broke. I was broke because the industry that I know, that I like it, that can't produce anymore for me, and that was sad because I really love what I'm doing. I like the industry. You can be very wealthy in this industry if you found the correct one. And I always turned that was an accident that I came to Lincoln. Why? Because I received a piece of mail that the company sent to different people looking for the opportunity. And I was in the office of Pramerica, and I received this piece of mail. Because they say Lincoln and Pramerica have a company called Lincoln Financial, I thought was related. And I said, I don't want, because I have my license with Lincoln Financial. I said, that's not for me. One day I was in the office, and Pramerica have this kind of meeting every morning, or not every week, for opportunity meeting. And at that point I almost was crying because things was very bad. I wasn't making any payment. And I always see the vice president with a message, and they always quote Einstein. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. And that day shocked me. I hear that for years. Linda was one of my teammates over there. Hi, Linda. And she can tell you that was the philosophy, and that I love it. The company is an excellent company. But for me, it wasn't working anymore. But I hear this quote, and I hear that for a long time. That I arrive home, go to my computer room that I have home, and sit down, almost crying, and ask for illumination because I really was so broke that I don't know if I'm gonna have the money to pay my next month mortgage. At that time, my wife is the only person that was working home, and she bring the check every week to the home. Sorry.
That's money calling.
And at that time, like, she was the only person. She know that she was. My wife is not this kind of person that she's desperate always, or she know we are in trouble, but she always keep calm. And I continue to do what I have to do, but that day, like I tell you, that day I was very sad, and I asked God for illumination. And I don't know where, I don't know how, this piece of mail that I received over 6 months ago about Lincoln, they fell to the floor of my computer. I was there. I pick it up, Lincoln Heritage. Next day I called, and that history. They recruit me. I came to be part of the company. Well, the person, not Jessica, at that time was Stevie, and I became part of the company. One of the problems that we have in the industry is how I gonna see my next client, and that's the reason that I love the leads program that we have, because they give us this. The new client that I'm gonna see next month, they say. But when they tell me that they have lists that I can go and visit the client, just respond, and I just have to go and explain everything to them. That was a miracle for me, because I can work. I know that I can work every day. If you have somebody to see. And in the first 4 months we're working with this company, well, at that time, I worked with Stevie for about 2 or 3 months. Stevie decided to go to do something else. And he asked me to go with him, with other company that he's gonna represent at that time. And they give me a view. That's people say about contracts. Don't forget about contract. Contract could give you 110%. But they're really gonna pay you 110% is the big question. And that is an offer. But he offered a good contract, and I know he's a nice guy. And I told Steve, I prefer to stay with Lincoln if possible, because in that 4 months I know a lot about Lincoln, how they operate, the promise that they made from the beginning, they keep it. And that's what I'm looking for, security. And I said, no, I would like to stay with Lincoln. He said, no problem. I asked, could you recommend somebody that can take me? And he recommended Jessica. So the only person that I trust really is Jessica Parker. And that was something that I appreciate. From that day on, Jessica has been my mentor, has been my friend, and is a miracle lady. And I stay with her. Honesty is important, and loyalty is more important. If you don't have loyalty for your friends, your family, your wife, your husband, you don't have nothing in life. No loyalty, you're gonna be no successful in life.
That's
if
right.
you don't know how to appreciate somebody else.
That's true.
And that's what I did. I came to this company. In 4 months with this company, they paid me about $24,000 in 4 months. At that point of in time, 5, 6 months later, my wife was the company decided, the Atlantic Medical Center that she worked for, decided they're going to close his job for 30 years. Job is gone. And I see God prepare us for each thing that happened to us. It's not a coincidence.
Right.
It's step by step. If you trust Him, He's gonna guide you.
That's right.
And I trust Him. But after 30 years, my wife was done. And just imagine, I wasn't making money. 6 months later, after that, my wife out. That means bankruptcy for me and for my family. But thanks God for this opportunity. In 4 months, this company paid me $24,000 in 4 months. That could be an accident. I thought at the time, but I said, no, that is not an accident because I don't want that to be an accident. You see? It's okay. It's up to you. I want to this work for me. And in 4 months that worked for me. Could you believe that that 4 months I pay my bills always on time? That made a big difference. For 24,000, that can be big difference. For the year with this company, they pay me $88,000. And I say, my wife, you don't have to work for nobody else. Nobody. And she's not working anymore. She enjoys it. Why? Because she worked almost all this year. She has been working so hard to keep the family together. And why she has to work? That is my time. And why I tell them that is my time? Because I can produce and be the hero of my family. Because when things was okay, I always pay for everything. I always try to her to be, the family be in good health and economically safe too. But at that time, I believe again that I can do it. And the third year with this company, they paid me $200,000. And the second year, the third year with the company. For the fourth year, I was over 300,000. For the fourth year, last year was almost 330 that they paid me. And that money is not everything. But wow, how hard is when you don't have it. People said that money is not everything. It's not everything, but it's very important. Because until today, the churches need money. If you want to donate to the churches, you need to make money and donate to the church. That's make you happy. And everything in life now is wrong, most with money. It's nothing wrong to make money. It's how we use that money. Could be the most wonderful thing in life. Could be very dangerous in life too. It's how we manage that money, how we can do it. But that happened to me. For the first time, I have a piece of land in Puerto Rico a long time ago. Well, about 20 years ago, I bought this piece of land in front of the beach, beautiful place. But I couldn't do nothing because I was broke. I always try to bring that in my mind. I want to do this with this land. I'm gonna build it there. But now this dream come true. They already did the house is begin. But that's what my cousin sent me yesterday because of the earthquake in Puerto Rico. We need to know how it's doing over there.
Wow, Soto.
He's sitting in the restaurant in front of my house, the property.
There's gonna be a contest, you're gonna do 10K, when you guys done to get there.
Except that he's my little mentor.
No, that's all expensive.
This house is
Soto's
over
dream
4,000
house
square
in
foot.
Puerto
I
Rico.
live on my wife. Every time you are crazy, how do you look? I'll call you guys. And they are, everybody's telling me, why you are crazy, so they said, house is so big, why do you want that?
That's okay.
Why do I want that? Because that was my dream. It's not a big or small, that was my big dream. That I want to build the house of my dream. I designed it myself. I go to the engineer, I let him know what I want, and they put it in paper. When I see the plans and everything, I said, wow, that is the house. Maybe God just give me a couple of days to leave the house. Maybe God give me a long time to leave the house. But that was my dream.
Yeah.
And that's all about is your dream. How hard do you want that this dream come true to your life is up to you. I know what my mind was to build this house. About last year, a year ago, I was in Puerto Rico. Like I tell you, life is not fair. But it's fair if you want the life to be fair, because each obstacle that we have in life, we have to know how to manage that obstacle. In 2019, I was in Puerto Rico on vacation. I try to go every year. And New Year's Eve, I have an accident in my sister's house. I just got to the bathroom to put something, and I fell, and I broke my arm. And some of you remember that was tough. Tough because you see how that happened to me. Because how it happened to me. But I deal with the situation. I came here. I have to say, in Puerto Rico, I have a surgery. They try to do the best over there, put the bond in place, but it doesn't work. When I came here, the bond was out of place, and I have to have other surgery. And I opened from this point of my arm to almost to the elbow. I have a piece of metal over there. They still bother me. What happens if that happened to you? What do you do? Listen to some of us cried. I cried. Some of you stay home for a couple of months until you heal. But I can do that because I have a goal. My goal was that I have a team that they don't maybe because they're very independent, but I love them, I love my team, I love my group. I have to work and produce for my team because that is a production business. And what I have to do, I can drive because I have a lot of painkillers that I can drive myself. Well, I had somebody to drive for me for almost 3 or 4 weeks. This guy, I pay $350 a week, and he drives me. And I go and see my client just, with my thing in this arm, but I do and I always do my production. And we have week of $3,000-$4,000 a week. I have months of 15 or 20,000 now. Because I don't let that things stop me with my dreams. It's up to me. It's not because Jessica, it's not because my wife, it's because I have a dream and I have to be responsible with my team and my production. And I have to do what I have to do. Fine. And then before that, I always promised my wife have a Lincoln car. It was a nice car, but an old car. And she always was, I can tell you, my wife is don't bother. It's a person that she's okay when everything in life. He's not a person that is so proud about things. But I promise always they're gonna have a beautiful car one day. That was in 2018. I just take her, go to a restaurant. After that, I go to Atlantic City, and I stop by in Quebec, in Atlantic City, and I buy for her a beautiful new Cadillac SUV. She don't expect it, She don't expect it, but that was my gift to her. I tell you this because when you don't have money, or you don't have money, nobody wants you stink for other people. But when you have it, everybody. My credit was so bad before. Thanks to Lincoln, that improved a lot. And they asked me, how much you want to spend? Just, I would like a Cadillac for her. They give the Cadillac for her, buy the Cadillac for her. No problem with the credit anymore. Thanks to Lincoln, believe it or not. Okay, I just after that, I can tell you how they came back. I have other accident. Close here on Route 70. This lady crossed in front of me. It was 5 cars accident, and my car was totaled. I was in the hospital for a day. I was without car again. I got to Quebec again. I need other Cadillac, and I bought a new one for me too. Not a problem with the credit too. Why? Because God bless us. God bless us. We work hard, and we can do that. No problem. It's just take the car and take what you bring the money later on. That's happen when you have the means. And now I build the house of my dreams. And that is the all blessing that God give us and my family. And that blessing can be with you guys too. But you have to decide to do something different with your life. It's nothing in life. It's easy. It's tough. I understand that because I have to go to work. Every day I have to drive. Every day I have to go to different places, see clients. But I believe in what I'm doing first. Second, I'm in the field every day. I don't have to do it right now because things better now, but I do it because I like what I'm doing, but I still have other goals that I have to accomplish. If you go to the field every day and you put faith in what you do and be consistent, be loyal, success is gonna come. It's gonna take some time. But the problem is sometimes we don't have the time. We said, if don't happen in a couple of days, in a couple of months, I'm gone. If that happens, that you have in mind is gonna be gone in a couple of months. But I come with no time limit. When I came to this company, I come with no time limit. It's whatever he take. It take me less maybe than you guys because I just decided to go every day to the field and do what I'm supposed to do. And that's why I recommend you. Go to the field every day with the same love, with the same passion, and do what you're supposed to do for you and your family, and no regrets. Maybe it's not for you, but how you know it's not gonna be for you if you don't try? Try hard. I was you know that I love TV. I love TV. And that's the reason I always try to work far away from home. Why? Because if I take it close to the home, I go home and sit and watch the TV or the news, because I love TV. I know what is one of the things that bother me. Because I know that I made the decision, I work always as far at home as I can. Because that is a temptation for me. But one of these, yesterday I was seeing this movie, the name is hiding. It's a.
I'm not joking, he likes TV.
Huh? It's a movie. Let me see if I have it right here. Hidden Figures. You see that movie?
Hidden Figures, yes.
What a beautiful movie. Why? Because if you see the spirit of these ladies, black ladies in the 60s, in NASA.
Yeah.
When you read about NASA, I never think about that. But the ladies that bring Glenn to the space was a black ladies. Not was a white girls, was a black ladies. And how they suffer. It's unbelievable. But the faith and the desire and the commitment that they have with this country and the profession that they have was unbelievable. And I see already this movie over 5 or 6 times. And each time that I see it, I feel angry, but I feel excited.
Yeah.
Angry because how they treat them, the humiliation of them. At one point, they criticize her because they take a lot of time to go to the bathroom. You see that?
Yeah. Yes.
You don't see that part? You don't have to see that part. Why? It's over an hour. They have to leave the place of work to almost 1 mile, and they begin to scream to her, why you take so many times to go to the bathroom? And she was so angry that she explained why. Why? Because they don't have that for a couple of people in this building. The building doesn't work again. And he was upset. And I see that part of that, I feel so angry and upset. Because so you can't believe in America you can have that.
You're about to get every black woman in your mind right now.
But I see how the dignity of her, how they approach the problem. He defend himself. Next day, his boss go and destroy the sign. The sign just for white people.
Right.
Destroy, and he said something that was very nice. He said in NASA, from now on, everybody speak the same way. Everybody speak yellow. You see, everybody's the same. Bottom line, everybody's the same. And how these 3 girls, they master their profession with all this kind of adversity.
Yeah.
And girls and boys here, we are doing suffering nothing. The humiliation of these girls, fine. I think we live now the life, and that don't mean that they continue with some kind of discrimination. But what they girls did for you, for us right now, is incredible. And I see this movement, and it brings me joy to see that they developed themselves, and they was the best, not the regular one, but the best. They put Glenn. At one point, the astronaut, the numbers don't match. They have the big IBM computer at that time. And suppose the computer had to be the big thing. And Glenn decided, but they got to put the ship on the space, but the numbers don't match, the computer and numbers don't match. And Glenn said, just look for the lady. If she say that I can go, the black lady, and the numbers are correct, I go. If not, I don't. I stay home, I stay in errand. And they run around looking because they already fired her for that position to put another position. And they had to bring her back. And they check everything, not with the computer on hand.
They were the computers at that time. They were the computers.
They cheat. Because that where she was the brain.
Their mind.
And they put the number and they take the number and say you can go, and she is go. I can tell you guys, nothing is easy, nothing better. The desire that they have to be successful and don't let nobody destroy their dreams is unbelievable. Try to see this movie. It's gonna be fantastic. About work. Well, if we go to work every day, we're gonna solve different situations. Everybody has. My personal story last week, could you believe that I work with these clients and like I see, you're gonna see these things in this business that you're gonna enjoy, you're gonna hate, and it's all about. But could you see that I can see a relationship between two dogs?
Oh my God.
Could you believe that?
Right there.
Right there? Why? Because my clients, I was sitting with a client and one of friend come with his dog. They have a match, a perfect match with these two dogs. And they want, could you believe that? And I had to just wash the whole thing, and they take the dog and put it on top of the other dog.
Oh my God.
And I just talking with them, but they will continue with them. No, put it there. No, they don't want it. No, well, you have to wait. Listen, guys, it's awful. Whatever you do what you like, whatever you do when you business, up to you. But if you are there to do business, you concentrate yourself. I had to see the whole thing. But, because I'm concentrating on what I have to do, I closed 2 apps.
Okay.
Almost $200 in sales.
There you go.
Why? Let it pass. Be part of the
game.
of the game. But do what you're supposed to. Concentrate in your business. Because bottom line, we are there to make our living. We are there to make business and to be enjoyable in what we do and enjoy it. And I enjoy. If things happen, others I have to see the houses that is excrement in the whole house.
Oh my God.
What are you gonna do then? It smells terrible. I had to take the guy outside and I close it outside. You do what, it's like I tell you, it's not because you see me with the dresses that I had to, everything is gonna be perfect and a beautiful house. No, you got situation but it's off. My mind is already what I have to do over there, what I want to accomplish there. It's the same. You look nice, you're gonna see that situation. What, you wanna run? No. I don't wanna run, not for that. I think the past that is not so nice because we have a goal. How's your father?
Hi, sir. Oh.
Yeah.
Él falleció
Oh man, ¿cuándo?
noviembre 20.
Oh my God, sí, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry. He was my friend for a long time, but I didn't know. So he about 1 month ago.
Yeah.
I was in the house.
La semana después que usted fue.
Yeah. Oh my God. But talking about that, I don't see a guy so positive always like his father. He always smiling. Always. And he was very sick. But I know him for a long time and always was very smiling. I have always this nice face, this big smile. I'm sorry to hear that. Say hi to your mother for me.
Oh.
Like I tell you guys, any question?
Yes. What is your typical day? Can you just walk us through?
I work in the morning. Thank you. That's reality.
That is the
I
truth.
work in the morning, thank God, and I
What
just,
time you usually start?
around 7 o'clock already,
Okay.
I just take a shower and prepare myself. Normally, I try to be out the home around no less of 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And I go different places because sometimes I have to work an hour and a half, go home. I always like to work, like I tell you, far from home.
When you say you work 1 hour and a half, you mean
Well,
like?
because for example, I live close to Atlantic City,
Right,
but I have to work, for example, in Mercer County.
right,
Mercer County is almost an hour and a half, 30 minutes from
right.
home. With noise, Ocean County is hour and a half minutes.
So you're usually knocking on the first door around 10, 10,
Probably,
15.
yeah, unless I have an early,
Appointment.
Yeah, okay.
but for me, I never, it's almost rare that I make appointments.
You don't or you do?
I don't,
Okay.
I just go. I go with the flow. I have the leads, I go and knock the door. Why? In my case, because my experience told me when you call, no, always, and if you are not so good with the phone call, like me, I prefer to be in presence of the person. When I knock the door, if you call, sometimes they let you know, I just want some kind of information, I'm not interested anymore. They give you so many excuses. How many times happened to you, somebody call you, I'm not interested anymore? It happened to you when you go to call.
Yeah.
But if I knock the door and they are home, it's very difficult that I go out. I gonna stay. Why? Because I don't let them, don't let me go. I don't explain my problem to them. Because I gonna let them know then that I'm here to do business. And in my way, I don't let them know to them, but in my mind, that's the reason I'm in that door. And if I would have to drive for an hour just to let this door, if the person is home, I'm crazy. I'm gonna stay and I do my best. I'm gonna do my business over there. When I knock this door, I have a smile always. Why you don't call me? Apologize, you're right. I supposed to call you, but I was visiting your neighbor. And because so close, how are they gonna call you? Just stay here. It's how you manage this knocking the door at that time. But that's what I do. I just go knock the doors and sit with them and explain with them. When I sit with my client, I always try to do the best I can. If I'm gonna stay with the client for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour, I'm gonna try to bring